to take 80 seconds and vilify you.
Yeah.
And then I go, thank God I'm making a decent living under the radar.
Yeah, but that's okay too.
I'm very happy in my
But I mean, my side. I mean, people vilifying me. That's okay. If that's what you want to do. But you're just going to let people examine it. They're going to let people examine your prognosis, your interpretation. And they're going to decide, oh, you're being disingenuous. You're taking people out of context. If you want to take a person at the worst thing they've ever said ever and say that's you forever, well, that's nonsense, because that's not what people are. I would hope that every single person listening to this, watching this, is growing and learning every day. You fuck up, you learn, you get better. It's part of being a person. You're born confused and clueless. And slowly you accumulate experiences and information and revelations. And at a certain point in time, we would hope that you would be better than you used to be. And I think I am. I'm better than I used to be. But am I perfect? No. Am I better now than I was 10 years ago? 100%. Am I better than I was 20 years ago? 100%. Do I hope to be better from now in 10 years? Yeah, I do.
If you were as knowledged, and we've talked about this, I remember talking about it on a podcast where you go, yeah, I read books so I can sound smarter.
But that's like being humble. The reality is I read books because I want to know.
Yeah.
I want to know what someone else thinks.
And then
including
put that
your
into your act.
Yeah. But it's like I want to know. It's not just my act anymore. It's like when I was young, it was my act because I wanted to make a living. I wanted to be good. And then once I got a living and I got okay, and now I want to know what do I think?
I remember when you once told me, and it's vivid, where, yeah, well, Bill Hicks would read Noam Chomsky and then like put a dick joke into it and say it on stage.
Yeah.
And I've said that in specials.
Sure.
Like I'm the guy that will call you stupid for not knowing what I just read yesterday and truly believed.
But it's a joke. It's like you're fucking around, right? And that's the thing about talking shit. And one of the things that Bill Hicks did is he exposed people to ideas that they weren't aware of before. I didn't know about Terence McKenna until I heard what Bill Hicks said. What 5 grams? He said, reach under your table. There's 5 dried grams, or what Terence McKenna would say is a heroic dose. I'm like, who is Terence McKenna? And I started reading Terence McKenna.
And I read it because of you.
And then
Foods of the God.
Yeah, and then all of his books. And you listen to his lectures, and like, I heard Terence McKenna, what he said when I first did DMT. I literally heard the words he said. He said, do not give in to astonishment. I heard that from like whatever the fuck the entities were. And it's like that's the thing about comedy is like you can just tell jokes, and you can also tell jokes that like lead you to think differently. And I don't think Hicks is the funniest guy ever, but I think Hicks is the most influential guy ever, because like
he's the guy that said things in a way like if you have to listen to Lenny Bruce, it's unlistenable.